The standard of living is often measured by deal GDP per capita. Devaluation lead to increase in imports. Cash book records equal to cash payment and cash receipt. Auditing is an examination of financial instrument. Debenture, a long-term security yield, a fixed rate of investment issued by a company and secured against asset. Recession, economic term is a period of reduced activity. In a recession, same सवाल आ गया. KD is called interest rate or cut-off rate or hurdle rate or minimum acceptable rate of return. KD is the required rate of return that a company wants minimum at that percentage. The tax is national income. Who is the taxpayer? Taxpayer SSE. Which of the following is an example of functional budget? Protection budget. Emolument. EMOLUMENT means ment के means है wages and salary. Pension is calculated on the average emolument draw during 36 divided by 12 month of service. The pension of civil servant shall be calculated at the existing rate on last pay emolument. Pension shall be calculated with effect from 1 July 1986. Family pension to be allowed if a person missing for period of 7 years. Straight certified audit sample mean random selected item for audit. Audit of a bank is generally conducted through routine checking. Income tax is levied on presumptive income, under which act the Auditor General carried out the annual audit performance audit and in Courier Public Audit Act 2001, under which act the Auditor General carries out the every local authorities long-term plan Local Government Act 2002. When the liability exceed the asset, the company is said to be insolvent bank. Revenue cost return earning increase. Expense of dividend cost return earning is decrease. Accumulated net income minus dividend equal to return earning. Fund flow statement, source of application are synonymous. Super tax and companies is not a wage in Pakistan. Deferred charge, deferred charge क्या है? Asset. IASB stand for International Audit Standard Board. Depreciation is based on economic life of asset. Deferred taxation. Deferred taxation part of honor equity. Depreciation is based on economic life of asset. Deferred revenue divided by deferred income is liability. उसके बाद है honor equity in a business entrepreneur is a residual asset in the end of an equity that remain after due of liability फार्मूला इसका है कैपिटल इक्वल टू एसेट माइनस लायबिलिटी. CGA कॉस्ट ऑफ गुड्स सोल्ड इक्वल टू beginning inventory plus purchase ending inventory. Unpaid unrecorded expense are called accrued expense. Income resources of business that are expected to be benefit in this future are referred to as asset. Quick asset include cash. Balance sheet is always prepared on a specific date. Random sampling in auditing manner. Selection through scientific sampling approach. M and A stand for merger and acquisition. ये पास पेपर में ही पढ़ा था हमने. Working capital finance can be termed as running finance. Quantitative expression of managed objective is budget. At breakpoint of 400 said sold the variable cost 400, the fixed cost were 200. What will be the 401 unit sold contributing profit before income tax? आंसर है इसका 0.00. 0 इसका आंसर है. Accumulated fund is also called capital. While preparing direct material budget, the price and quality of raw material are accounted. True. Federal government present their budget of how much work. Plant utilization budget and manufacturing overhead / factory overhead budget are the type of cash budget. R&D budget of capital expenditure budget are the example of long-term budget. Activity ratio, capacity ratio and efficiency ratio. The scare factor is also known as long factor. A budgeting process which demanded each manager to justify the initiative budget in detail from beginning is called zero budget. Long-term solvency ratio are intended to address the firm's financial leverage. Approval of the management report is the responsibility of Director General. The budgeting standard is the comprehensive statement of the volumes which should given the daily work of auditor. ASS. The title of ASS 2 is issued by the Council of ACAI, an objective and score of auditing of being financial statement. How many principles are listed in AASI which govern the auditor professional obligation? 9. उसके बाद है which of the following is not a limitation of audit as per AAS4 objective of the auditor judgment. AAS auditing and assurance standard. There are 35 standard of AAS. Procure verb है to obtain something especially with difficulty. Bid is an offer may be called tender for willingness of a country or a given task. Contractor is a person, firm, company, consultant or an organization. Contract is an agreement enforced by law. If an invoice may contain a mixture of capital expenditure and revenue expenditure, the expenditure may be recorded in a suspense account. ये थे आज तक के सवाल. बाकी नेक्स्ट सवाल हम कल करेंगे इंशाल्लाह ताला. शुक्रिया. अस्सलाम वालेकुम.